Do well, do good may well be the definition of business philanthropy. Philanthropy is good for business, and smart companies normally target certain issues not only for the feel-good effect of doing good, but also to enhance brand equity and image. Some companies give as part of their core value of giving back to community. On August 19, 2014, the American Chamber of Commerce of Jamaica launched its 2014 Business and Civic Leadership Awards of Excellence. AmCham's Executive Director, Mrs. Becky Stockhausen, gives an overview of the awards and the nominations process.
And it's very important that if any of you are thinking of making a nomination or nominating your organization, it's very important that you first read the overview and criteria. A perfect example of why is that for instance, the award for corporate social responsibility, you have to have been in business and in business and in philanthropy to be nominated 5 years. And then for corporate social responsibility, we will award a small company and one large company. In the award for excellence for civic leadership, we will award a small nonprofit organization, one large nonprofit organization, and one individual. The AmCham Award of Excellence for Arts and Culture will award one individual and one organization. And I'd like to add that if we receive nominations that for any of these posts, and it's obvious that someone really stands out, we also like to recognize and offer a Lifetime Achievement Award to certain people, which is very, very important to highlight their lives and what they've done for philanthropy in Jamaica. In the category of civic leadership, you also have had to make a continuous impact over a 5-year period in improved social and economic conditions in a particular community or communities. You must have inspired, motivated others to cooperate in measurable, evidenced improvement of the lot of others through community involvement and projects. In arts and culture, the awardee must have made a significant and continuous contribution of at least 5 years to the advancement of Brand Jamaica at the national, regional, and international levels. So as of Tuesday, August 19, 12 noon, the nomination process for these awards will be open to the public. Each nomination will be received and judged on its own merit, and it's important for you to know that the judgments which are made by our independent panel of judges, it is not AmCham who chooses, they can only choose winners from the information that they get. So many times what happens is we will get a nomination, and it's wonderful that the person was making a nomination, but they didn't have enough information in their nomination forms, to allow the judges to choose them. And we have many, many companies last year who are doing great work, but we need to have as much information as we can. So what I'm recommending is for individuals, companies, members of the public who want to make nominations, you might want to get in touch with the person you'd like to nominate or their organization to tell them that you'd like to nominate them and ask them to send to you the information, the details that will portray what you've done in the best possible light. Give us information about how many people have been impacted by what you're doing, and that may help you win or your nominee to win in the program.
Lasco Distributors won the 2013 Corporate Social Responsibility Award for large companies, and Keelia Gay Dunbar, marketing manager, emphasized her company's philanthropic outlook.
During our 25-year history, the Lasco affiliated companies have wholeheartedly embraced community development as one of our core pillars. Our chairman's infectious passion for health, education, social welfare, and the environment has been infused into our team, who are also committed to nation building. We continue to develop and nurture a culture of caring for our fellow man, and as part of our everyday family values, we deliver assistance to the less fortunate and support and recognize the contributions of outstanding individuals and groups. In closing, I charge every organization represented here today to continue the excellent work. Let us work together as we develop our communities and improve the lives of our fellow Jamaicans.
The indigenous investment company Barita won the 2013 Corporate Social Responsibility Award in the Small Organizations category. Barita's acting business development manager Sean Taylor highlighted Barita's chairman well-known penchant for early childhood education.
Playing our part in developing Jamaica, we have founded the Barita Education Foundation by our chairman Rita Humphreys-Lewin about 10 years ago, as she recognized a pillar in our country to fight against crime and some of the challenges in our country as far as poverty. We recognize education is key. And so about 10 years ago, Rita Humphreys-Lewin started this organization, starting from one school to a point now where we're at 27 schools, impacting about 10,000 children in volatile areas where we focus on literacy, numeracy, trying to encourage children to learn to read. And not only that, challenging the parents. So we have social workers there that are helping the parents and the guardians to play their role in developing children. And so we're very privileged to be nominated by AmCham, and not only nominated but winning this award, because the reality is, while our satisfaction truly comes when we see these young children, despite where they're coming from, being able to learn to read, being able to go to university, knowing that every child in there is a potential Ben Carson, that despite what his situation was, he's able to be at a place where he's one of the most renowned surgeons in the world, possibly going to run for president in 2016, you can hear that. And so we're very excited to see what's happening with the children, and we are very privileged to win this award, to be seen among our peers who are indeed doing tremendous work in the private sector.
Giving can truly be rewarding, as Sean Taylor passionately revealed in his testimonial. That's this week's special edition of The Achievers.